Sure. Here's a rewritten, viewer-friendly version of the news story you can use for your YouTube channel. I've followed your structure request. A powerful hook, followed by a compelling, emotionally resonant rewrite that's conversational, simplified, and made to keep your audience hooked. What if the President of the United States could weaponize the entire government to go after his personal enemies, and get away with it? Well, that's exactly what just happened. In a jaw-dropping move that feels more like something out of a political thriller than real life, Donald Trump has just signed executive orders targeting 2 former officials from his own administration, by name. Yes, you heard that right. He's directed federal law enforcement to investigate Chris Krebs, a former cybersecurity expert, and Miles Taylor, a former Homeland Security official. Their crime? Not loyalty. Not law-breaking. Just the fact that they publicly pushed back against Trump's false claims about the 2020 election. Let's pause there. Because this isn't just controversial, it's potentially dangerous. A sitting president using the power of the federal government to punish critics is the kind of thing we'd normally condemn in authoritarian regimes, not in the United States. But somehow, this story isn't dominating headlines. Let's rewind a bit. Remember when Bill Clinton had a casual airport chat with then Attorney General Loretta Lynch? Or when Obama showed up to Eric Holder's farewell party? Those moments were treated as national scandals. Non-stop media cycles. Accusations of impropriety. But now, Trump, while in office, names 2 individuals in an official executive order and demands they be investigated. And the reaction? Mostly silence. A shrug. As if this is just another day in Trump world. Let's be clear, this is political retribution, plain and simple. Chris Krebs was targeted because he had the audacity to say the 2020 election wasn't rigged. That's it. That's his crime, and now, both men have the federal government breathing down their necks, for doing their jobs and telling the truth. And the worst part? Even though no criminal charges have been filed yet, the damage has already begun. These aren't billion-dollar law firms that can fight back with an army of lawyers. These are individuals. People with families, jobs, and reputations. Just having their names in these executive orders sends a signal, to Trump supporters, to government agencies, and to anyone else who might be watching. That signal says, these are the enemies. Go get them. Let's not kid ourselves. We know what happens when Trump targets someone by name. We've seen it time and time again. The online hate. The harassment. The threats. The bricks through windows. The bomb scares. The endless attacks on their character and livelihoods. And that's not even touching on the chilling effect this has on their careers. Imagine trying to get a job, run a business, or just live your life knowing that the US government might come for you, because you once told the truth about Donald Trump. The legal question is murky, sure. Can they sue? Do they have standing? Maybe not yet. Because technically, nothing has happened, at least, that's what the Trump-aligned Department of Justice will argue. But make no mistake, harm is already being done. To reputations. To safety. To democracy. This kind of abuse of power is not just unethical. It's un-American. It's the playbook of dictators, targeting opponents by name, unleashing the government on them, and letting the mob do the rest. And here's the kicker. If this can happen to Chris Krebs and Miles Taylor, people with government credentials and a public platform, what's stopping it from happening to anyone else? Where is the media outrage? Where are the front-page headlines? If this had happened to a journalist, it would be plastered all over every screen. But because these are former officials, it's being swept under the rug. This moment should terrify everyone who believes in free speech, fair governance, and the rule of law. Because today, it's 2 ex-officials. Tomorrow, it could be journalists. Activists. Maybe even voters. And Donald Trump knows exactly what he's doing. He thrives off the fear, the chaos, the hate. It empowers him. And when no one pushes back, it only emboldens him further. So while the legal teams figure out their next move, one thing is crystal clear. We can't afford to stay silent. This isn't just a political stunt. It's a warning shot. And the next target could be any of us. If you care about democracy, free speech, and holding power to account, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to keep calling this out, because silence only helps the powerful, and we're here to speak truth to power. Let me know if you'd like a shorter version for YouTube Shorts or a voice-over script format.